Welcome everybody to tonight's game. We got two games, going to be hopefully back to back, depending on thing. We got this first game, one of the last games in Division A. We got IcyHot versus TeamCroc. My name is Golden Boot, strategist for the CCP, and I'm joined by Rice.
Good to be here.
Yep. So let's start off both these teams. So Division A right now is one of the last teams that has still a couple of games to go. Oh, in their division, currently, no team has locked up the number one seed. Group B and C have already secured their number one seeds. Black Bulls in Group B, who are going to be playing their final game tonight against Phantom Thieves. Actually, that will be the last game of Group B. And in Group C, CCP has gone undefeated in the group stage, taking down Grelt 3-0. So we're about to go into this game real quickly as the teams are ready. We do apologize for the delay. We had some issues setting up the stream, and we're waiting on IcyHot to get a sub. Monster is out. They have Lion Sage coming in as we're going to be going into the first map here now for domination. Going to be interesting to see here from both of these teams. TeamCroc, I think if they win this game, they will be locked in as the number one seed in Division A. Hey, I'm not sure what this will do for IcyHot, but we are going into map 1, and it is going to be Hell's Heaven. Then, as we're going to be loading into this map and begin with the ban phase.
My bad, just making sure our audio is all good, make sure we're not peaking.
Yep.
I'm very excited for today's match. I think we have two very good teams. Obviously, you kind of have the hammerhead of TeamCroc versus kind of the pretty alright IcyHot. So it'll be interesting to see how the team fights go.
Yep, as we're going to be going into the ban phase here. Gambit going to be the first ban from both teams. Going to be sticking with the basics here with it, as usually with most of these teams actually have not been adjusting to ban Devil Dinosaur first. It just kind of depends what teams are being played into. So where if you want to either play into Dinosaur or do you want to play into Gambit. Luna Snow going to be the first save for IcyHot here. So they want to have one of those top strategists right now available for their roster. There are like 5 very strong strategists right now in the current metagame. Luna Snow is one of them. Devil Dinosaur going to be the first ban for TeamCroc. So IcyHot is not going to be able to run the Dinosaur, which could be a potential issue with how strong that character is. Star-Lord will be Croc's first save here, so they want to be able to utilize is a pretty strong duelist list that can take over games and just go on angles and help with dives if they decide to go for that. Moon Knight, next ban for IcyHot, just going to take out a lot of damage thrown out from Croc, and they potentially want to be trying to run triple strategies here, which Moon Knight can destroy relatively easily with the high damage. As we are going to see both teams go into a ban at the same time, and it's going to be Moon Knight and Devil Dinosaur. So no Moon Knight and no Devil Dinosaur from either team.
Yo, want to boot me right quick? All right. Rice.
Okay. All right. You're muted. Sorry, we probably have some sort of issue happening.
Okay.
Root gonna be banned. Gonna be the
Rice. Don't respond to me.
14 Crocs, and he wanted to
change the host name and the
him,
co-host
and
name.
it's potentially gonna be a Luna Snow ban from IcyHot, allowing them to have an advantage in the Luna ban, in the Luna Snow matchup. So
that's all I got to say.
Strong strategists out of the game. Potentially, both of these teams would rather prefer to play the Luna Snow over the Invisible Woman, who I do personally think right now is probably a much stronger strategist. Not saying Luna's bad by any means, but usually would want to have the Invisible Woman in some of these matchups. Going into the final save for IcyHot, it is going to be Elsa Bloodstone. And now for TeamCroc, they'll be going into their final ban. We're going to see what they're going to decide to do here. I personally have not casted IcyHot yet, so I do not know much about their roster or what they play. But their final ban is going to be White Fox, as we are going to be seeing their selector players. As we are going to be soon going into the first map here. Rice, you good?
Yeah, sorry, just fixing some stream issues here.
Yeah.
But don't worry, we're all good. I'm very excited. Very, interesting with the, Dino band. I believe Dino's available for one team, not for the other team.
No, Dinosaur, Devil Dinosaur and Moon Knight have been banned from both teams.
All right,
Okay,
Rice,
well,
go ahead and ban, not ban, but mute the Discord audio from like the casters.
And so just gonna take a look at both of these lineups here. TeamCroc gonna be potentially running a dive
doubling up
hybrid. We're gonna
his
see
voice.
Crocster and Galactic on the Venom and Star-Lord. They're just gonna go in, try and create space for the team, put pressure on the backline and force IcyHot to look at them. Essentially try not to lose their backline. And as we are going to see Niran 1 on the strategist Deadpool
Thank
here.
you.
Definitely an interesting pick here, as I personally don't think Deadpool is really strong as a strategist. He is good in with triple strategist lineups, but in 2, a lot harder to use. I'd probably rather just see him play the White Fox, as I do think White Fox right now is just a better version of strategist Deadpool. As for IcyHot, they're going to be just playing a mostly standard brawl comp. Sage on the Magic here, going to be trying to take some of these, trying to go on the back line, create and force TeamCroc to look at him. So we are going to start to see him start walking up here. Croc going to be on the point first right now. IcyHot trying not to really contest it here, but they need to watch Galactic on this angle here. Crocster's going to go in. It's going to have some walls thrown up for him by Blank. It's going to block him off a little bit, but they are going to just hold this point here, just try and anchor. Sage is going to go into the back line, immediately take out Puppy Love, who is going to get traded as well, but Blank falls as well. It's a 5v4 in favor of IcyHot, with Sage opening up with that pick. Can Croc stabilize this and potentially get another pick here to try and hold this point? The answer is no. Galactic's going to fall to Braid. It's going to get a shotgun to the head and by the Punisher, as IcyHot is going to get this first point capture, as Croc needs to back up here and not lose any more players, try and get into this next fight quicker. As they're potentially going to try and just fight this here, but they're need to stabilize a bit. Wait for the rest of their team, which looks like it. Crocster is going to go up, but Davis already has the Glove. Going to get 2. Can they finish off the kills? The answer is no. It's going to get taken out, but both Vanguards are very far back. But Crocster takes out Rosoria. Bradex falls next to dive. Already picks up 2 from Croc. A third from them. VGB falls. It's just Sage and Penguin. They're probably going to go down here, and Croc is going to flip this point back to them. IcyHot going to get 27% on the board. I do still think we're having some sort of issues with the stream from Rice and Giraffe. Probably figure out what, I don't know what's happening. I can't see it. We'll probably see what those are in a little bit here. No ultimates online right now for Croc, but Crocster does have this VCD Abyss about to come online. IcyHot, as far as I said, they only have the Invisible Boundary tree available right now, but they are about to have basically everything except for the Dark Child. This is going to be a golden opportunity for them to try and get back in here and recapture a point. VCDP is going to come off from Crocs. They're going to take out Milo Murphy and a Galactic Legend. Crocster takes out 2. 3 from this dive. The dive picks up 4. They just can't slow down Croc and Galactic on this dive here with this Venom and Star-Lord. They're just able to go free reign, and they can't shut them down as they're just going to keep holding this point as the map has moved now. As 50% has been captured across both teams combined. IcyHot coming into this next fight with every single ultimate online. They need to try and win this fight here without throwing out too many ultimates. But it's probably going to be hard. Here come Fate of both worlds going to ult, and the final judgment are going to be comboed. Blank is going to get taken out by Bradex with the final judgment. The final exam is going to be used by the Deadpool. It's going to get oh my god, the clock drop. If it's going to help pick up 3 kills, that's faster. But the Ivakomoto from VGB goes a bit too late, and IcyHot is going to lose this fight. They threw 3 ultimates into this fight and got the first pick, but it doesn't matter. They just couldn't finish off the rest of the kills. Niran 1 stabilizing the team relatively well with that final exam, but they stacked both support ultimates, which could potentially be costly in this next fight, as Milo Murphy does have the Invisible Boundary. But it's probably not going to happen. Bradex falls way too early before the fight's even begun. Psylocke Seduction and Dark Child are going to get caught, but can they get a pick off of it? Yes, they can. Puppy Love falls. Is Strangling Prison going to be used by Blank just to solo ult the magic, and they get the magic. Well, Bradex is going to fall from VGB's Maelstrom of Madness, and VGB's going to pick up a second one. And IcyHot are going to flip this point back after TeamCroc has got it to 99%.
A lot of rough team fights here for IcyHot. TeamCroc is really just like giving it to them hard. They're playing very aggressive, and IcyHot is just struggling to be able to kind of fight back against them. I think you're seeing it with a lot of the kind of ult management and just the overall team comps. Very surprised to, you know, see heal pool being very effective. I know heal pool is relatively not really like seen as effective, but if it works, it works, and it's clearly working out very well in this comp.
Yep. Final exam going to be used by Near and One. Can he hit the jackpot? Yes, he can. He's going to go in and try and help his team here. Galactic does have this. Oh, he's going to get taken out before it happens. Before it falls out. He went way too aggressive. He can't be doing that on a strategist. Blanking another pick on this Groot. Gonna try and wall off the Doctor Strange and this Magic. Can he finish off the kills? The Magic is so low, but can they finish her? The answer is actually yes, but Crocster falls. That's a trade for both sides. Bradix gets another pick here on this Punisher. He's putting up so much with the shotgun and trying to take out the Groot, but he can't right now. Davis gonna go for the Glock shot, but it's not gonna get any value. He's gonna take it out as well. Bradix trying to finish off this Groot here, walking around with a loaded shotgun. He's gonna finally take out this Groot. Croc needs to get back onto this point. Davis does have the portal line, but they've lost Galactic. And the Invisible Boundary is so far back, they can't cage the other team. Radix coming in with the final judgment. Can he get a pick? It's going to get common with the Fate of Both Worlds, giving that damage boost. But can he stay alive? He's getting so low. He needs to get healed up. Radix trying to put out so much more, but the Galactic Legend is now coming out from Galactic. Can he follow up? The answer is probably no. Oh, they killed Phil Murphy for the Invisible Boundary. Ivan is going to get used. And TeamCroc is coming up, and Crocster is coming up big here with these ultimates. And Galactic, like, helping out the Galactic Legend, gonna clean it off. And TeamCroc is going to take this first point from the looks of it, unless Bradix can get the portal there in time. And it's probably going to look like yes. Can the portal drop? Yes, and they get respawns on it. They do have Yit Sage coming in with the Dark Child here. Can he get some picks? The answer is yes. There's 2 down already. Sonic Seduction going to be used to try and finish off this fight, and 3 are down from TeamCroc. We thought they had this point locked up, but IcyHot's able to get the portal back, and Yit Sage helping finish off these kills with the Dark Child, and IcyHot is going to take this first point on domination.
Wow. You know, I unfortunately was kind of all over the place dealing with stream issues, but from what I was able to just kind of watch and see, just very impressive work here from IcyHot. A great answer back to the kind of good start we saw from TeamCroc and their kind of aggressive holds there at the beginning, winning most of those team fights here at the start. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how that kind of energy goes here into the next round.
Yeah, and looking at the stats here, and looking at the stats here, 13 final hits from Galactic on the Star-Lord, putting up a masterclass on that hero, but just wasn't enough for Croc to finish it off. We thought they were going to get there, but IcyHot, incredible portal by Bradix just to get the team on there, and they're able to finish off, get the rest of the kills you need, and finish off that first point. Looking like a pretty close series right now on this first map here, as we are going to be getting into this. We do see an adjustment from TeamCroc. Near and One is going to go over to Rocket Raccoon, one of the most slept on characters in this tournament. And honestly, one of the best strategists in the game right now, especially with no Phoenix in on the other side. We're going to see Crocster here try to take this angle here on this Venom. Team don't see him. He sees the Invisible Woman kind of by herself. He's going to go in. Can he finish her off? But he's taking so much damage from Bradix on this Punisher. Just being able to just throw a shotgun up to him, just put out so much damage. Bradix waiting for him to drop from the looks of it. Going to try and take out Galactic. Question it. But Galactic's able to get back, but nobody's going to be able to finish him off. Bradix is going to get another pick, but Galactic is going to get revived by this Rocket Raccoon beacon. Okay, but question is, can they finish him off? Near and One trying to live here for his life, but is going to get taken out by VGB. And IcyHot is going to get the first point here.
Very, kind of toss around team fight there. IcyHot able to kind of clear out TeamCroc, who kind of looked like they were going to give IcyHot a run for the money there with the Venom dive, but IcyHot was able to get the strategist down and able to just kind of put themselves in a very good position as they're kind of getting the good chunk of possession here.
Yeah, we do see some ultimates online. Crocster does have the Feast of the Abyss online. He's going to go for it, but the Fate of Both Worlds is going to be used in response. Probably not going to pick up any kills with it. Almost gets Milo Murphy, but is able to get kept alive. He's just trying to get these points, but they're actually going to force him off. And the Glock Drop going to be used by Davis. It's going to be big. He gets 3. They're going to flip the point and immediately capitalize on it. Davis coming up big with the Glock Drop and is going to get 3 picks off it. Just going to be some cleanup, and TeamCroc is going to flip the point over. IcyHot has 46% right now.
That was a very impressive team fight. Very hard. I'm not going to say hard carry, but way to put the team on your back, Davis.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Niren 1 gave me a heart attack. I thought he was popping the ult.
Now, what a heck of a time to use your ult.
Yeah. Yeah, Dark Child going to be used. Dark Child going to be used by Insage. Going straight for the backline. He's going to take out Niren 1. The beacon is gone, but he throws out the amplifier as a parting shot. But can they capitalize on it? Sonic Seduction used by Penguin here, trying to just get some more picks here, just slow them down on this point. But the final judgment has also been used by Bradex. Croxer is going to fall. He's just trying to take out this Emma, and he's going to be able to. Tries to take out Galactic. Can he finish him off? Running in with the shotgun. Gonna take out Puppy Low if with some shotgun shells to the head. Can he take out Davis? Just poking him out a bit. And IcyHot's gonna flip the point back and take the lead in point percentage on the second point. We're going to see some ultimates online from both sides. Agamotto online for IcyHot. TeamCroc has defeated the Abyss and the Glothtrox back in. VGB currently looking for this Agamotto. Oh no, on the trap!
Oh my gosh.
The trap pulled him back so far, and he's not going to get any value from it. It's just a waste of an ultimate. Facing the Abyss is going to take out Rezoria. Puppy Love is going to get revived by Niren 1, and it's just going to be another team fight win for Croc. These fights have just gone back and back between both of these teams. And neither team wants to give up this point. These teams are just neck and neck right now.
Very impressive stuff. Very back and forth all around. Nope. I've never once thought of this round just being in one team's direct favor.
Yeah, we do see ultimates online now for Croc to potentially try and come back with this. Visible Boundary, Glothtrox, Galactic Legend. They need to get value out of these ultimates if they want to bring this to a round 3. IcyHot only has the Fate of Both Worlds online. Milo Murphy is almost to the Visible Boundary, but he's not going to get it this time because he's going to get taken out. Croxer picks up 2 on the Venom, but they're going to throw out a Fate of Both Worlds. Going to match with the Visible Boundary. They're trying to potentially flip this and stabilize is for a portal potentially, but Rezoria falls. VGB falls as well, and TeamCroc probably has this point locked up. They can't portal because VGB is on Doctor Strange, and this is gonna potentially be it. Penguin's just gonna stall the point, and IcyHot is going to need to lose the second point, and we're gonna be going to a round 3 on the first map.
Once again, wow. Just like so back and forth, so just like, wow. For a while, I really thought IcyHot had it. For a while, I thought Croc had it. And, you know, Croc was just able to secure the hold, and IcyHot couldn't pick them apart. But,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We'll see what happens in the third round. Oh, sorry. Did not mean to talk over you.
It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, we are going to see some potential adjustments here from both teams. Croxter currently eyeing to Angela, probably going to try and get some environmental kills here. As for IcyHot, not going to make any adjustments here with their composition at all, as we do see ultimates online for both sides. TeamCroc, Amplifier, Glothtrox, and Galactic Legend. Psionic Seduction almost there as well. IcyHot only has the Dark Child and the Invisible Boundary. They can get the final judgment during this fight if they want to try and use it to secure secure the first point here, but they needed to get value from these ultimates. Probably going to see a combination of the Amplifier and the Galactic Legend from Nier and Galactic, but they're actually going to portal. No, and they go for the kidnap. Basically, Puppy Love goes down. I didn't know Storm Shadow was playing, but a Clock Drop is big. It picks up so much. Amplifier also going to be used as well. Can they capitalize on this? Invisible Boundary going to be used, and the Amplifier is going to get broken down by VGB. Bradex going for the final judgment. Can he get some picks? Yes, he can. He's going to get Niren 1. The Rocket is down, trying to get Galactic, but the Galactic's barely getting out of his life. The Angela. But wait, they're potentially flipping this. Davis and Puppy Love take out 2, but it's not going to be enough from the looks of it. IcyHot probably going to take this first point, but now the rest of the team isn't even to save out. Galactic Legend going to be used by Galactic just to force him off of this point. It's just VGB on the point, and VGB is going to take it out. Razor is going to fall next. 2 kills from the Galactic Legend, and Galactic going to potentially try and get a third. Nope, knows his limits. He's going to get out, and Croc is going to take the first point. But we could see IcyHot try to go quick here with Davis down. They are going to try and walk up. Near 1 also makes an adjustment here. Off of Rocket onto Jeff onto Jeff the Land Shark. Not one of my favorite picks personally. A lot of people know I don't like that character. But Darkchild and Psionic Seduction are going to be comboed here from IcyHot. Are going to be able to get a pick. Braydex falls though. So this Darkchild hasn't really been able to swing on anything. They do take on Near 1, and Puppy Love now falls. Milo is Galactic falls next, and IcyHot is going to flip this point from the looks of it, as it's just Davis and Crocster alive right now. And Crocster is going to get taken out here. As IcyHot is going to take the first point, Croc gets 37%.
You know, after that kind of first point where you saw IcyHot with the hyper-aggressive kind of push over to Doctor Strange portal, I really wasn't sure how this game was going to go, but TeamCroc was just able to just kind of outlast that push and just kind of be able to just push him back and force all sorts of adjustments here from TeamCroc, as the backfight has changed characters at least 3 times.
He's a 2 with the Angela ultimate. Just an easy fight win with 1 ultimate. Just an incredible play by Crocster on this Angela, and he's just going to pick up a third one in this fight. They lose the point, but Crocster says, "You know what? I'm on Angela. I'm gonna just throw a spear to your backline and kill them all." Angela, personally seen right now, is not very strong character right now. But believe me, if you have a really good Angela on your team, they can take over game. They can take over games really easily.
They
as
really
we see
can.
Croc doing with this character. As ultimates are aligned, Glocktrop going to be used by Davis. Kenny gets a picks. 2, 3 are going to get taken out, and Croc is going to hold this point here. They're potentially trying to take out the Emma, and Blank's going to finish it off. As IcyHot is going to have to come back into this potentially last fight territory with four ultimates online. Everything, but that's not going to be good. Wait, they trade. Duelist is down for both sides. It's looking like a 5v5. Davis is trying to take out Braydex, who's gone so aggressive. It's so low. They lost both duelists before the fight even happened. You can't let that happen in this final fight territory. Rizoria going for the. And there's so many ultimates going on. I don't know what's happening. Near 1 pops the amplifier. Can they take out DGB? The answer is probably no. Visible Boundary now used by Milo Murphy. Can they keep the Strange Line? Final Judgment now used by Braydex. Can he get picks? They need him here, but here he's going to take out. It's just Blank. Galactic Legend's going to get the better half, but they're both down. Blank is revived. Davis falls. Puppy Love falls. IcyHot potentially going to win this fight. They're going to keep this point going. When it's just Crocster on the point, they can't kill him. He's just flying around for shield up. Can they finally pick him off? And yes, they can. And IcyHot is going to cap this point now, but they need 70% more if they want to come back home with this first map.
You know, that was a lot. That was a lot of ult spam and a whole lot of just insane team fights there. That was like 2 team fights in 1, if I'm being honest. And looking at the ults here, you know, we're going to see TeamCroc coming up on 2 ults. Elsa ult and Emma ult here. Probably going to have an Elsa ult, or not Elsa, an Angela ult here soon. IcyHot,
oh, nope,
yeah.
Nope. No glove trucks. Braydex falls. Braydex takes out Davis, but they trade for VGB. Crocster throws him off the map. Another ultimate from Crocster. Can he come up big? He's trying to get Milo Murphy, but Galactic helps finishes him off. Near 1 falls. Crocster is gonna get frozen up. Is trying to get Rizoria. Rizoria falls. Gonna get a pin onto the Emma, and it's gonna throw her off the map. 2 environmentals for Crocster. Can he get another one? Just trying to contest this point, but Braydex falls. Crocster doing so much on this Angela right now. Just trying to keep the team back and just throw people off the map, but he's gonna get taken out. Block Trucks is gonna be used by Davis. Gonna pick up 2. Can he finish the kill? Davis with 5!
Holy crap.
Davis puts the team on his back and TeamCroc is going to take the first point here. Davis is just a menace on the Elsa Bloodstone. Oh, always coming up big with the Ig, with the Glothtrox when his team needs him to.
Wow. Just wow. That was so back and forth. Just like you never knew who had the point at one point because everyone was either on it, no one was on it, everyone was just kind of all over the place. That was really back and forth. And I hope we see that same energy into the next round here. Because if IcyHot wants any chance of win, or wait, IcyHot won. Wait, no, IcyHot did not win though.
It was TeamCroc.
Yeah, if IcyHot wants to be able to make this a competitive series, they have to keep that same energy into every game. We need to make this a get map 5 situation here. If IcyHot wants to win, they cannot let TeamCroc just walk over them.
Yeah, this was definitely a back and forth. If you just look at the stats, it's just crazy. See, the duelists from TeamCroc putting up a clinic. Galactic 61-11. Davis
Wow.
54-7. Crocster 46-7. That they've been putting up numbers. IcyHot also putting up some numbers as well, but they need to put up some numbers as well. But we are going to be going into the second point map in a little bit. And
Well, are both teams ready to go? All right. It was.
Envoy. Void. So we are going to be seeing potentially what is IcyHot going to want to go to here. Some of the popular map choices almost every convoy map is relatively popular in this tournament, really, except for Araco. But it's going to be Yggdrasil Path as the next map. Definitely a pretty strong map for some of the stuff IcyHot has been playing, such as the Emma Frost or Doctor Strange, primarily corners and areas that the Vanguards they like to play can pop off on relatively well. We are going to need to see what they want to do for adjustments in the ban phase. As keep in mind, neither team has been basically playing the server admin characters of Gambit and Devil Dinosaur. Neither team has, I don't think it's been does play both of those characters, but we are going to be going into the first bans here from both teams. It's probably going to be Gambit here again, as I think both of these teams have Gambit players, and you don't want to run into him. As we are going to be going into the first save for IcyHot. And just another thing I would say with the Gambit ban as well, Gambit or Devil Dinosaur, you usually want to take the Gambit ban, as there are ways to shut down Devil Dinosaur relatively easily. And not to mention, if you let Gambit through, you have to waste bans on characters like Star-Lord and Rogue, because both of those characters get a lot of great value out of having Gambit on the in the lineup. As we all know, Rogue gets the team up that turns her into one of the best Vanguards in the game, and Star-Lord, and the combo Galactic Legend with the Ridge and Royal Flush. It just allows them to kill through some strategist ultimates, and it's just not a combination you want to run into. And speaking of Star-Lord, he's the same. He's the first save here again. Both teams are going for basically the same ban cycle here. Gambit, Devil Dinosaur, and Moon Knight ban from across from both teams. Currently going to see who the next bans are going to be from both of these teams. I feel like IcyHot needs to ban the Elsa Bloodstone away from Davis. We saw what he did on that hero on the last map. It would be crazy to not do it, and it is going to be Elsa. We're also going to see Magic banned by TeamCroc. So here are the first adjustments for the ban. So Sage not going to be able to play the character he played last game. They're going to be able to save Devil Dinosaur. This is going to give Croc a very big advantage here. They're going to be able to play the Devil Dinosaur, as IcyHot did not opt to ban it earlier. We are going to be seeing him go. into their last ban for Team Croc, and it's potentially going to be the Luna Snow again. And yep, so we are going to see Team Croc have access to the dinosaur, and IcyHot is going to have access to Luna Snow, and they're going to save Phoenix here, which should definitely could be a very strong character on this. As we all know, Phoenix is probably the best duelist in the game right now. Puts out so much value, and not to mention it also basically tells Nier and One you can't play Rocket Raccoon again.
Very good hit scan DPS. Very good at just shutting down backlines and keeping people away. Very good in kind of closed lane combat, especially on a map like this.
Yeah, we are going to be seeing White Fox be the last ban from Team Croc, so potentially going to see some different things here. We are going to actually see comps change here. Crocs are going to be on the Devil Dinosaur. Galactic going to stay on his signature Star-Lord. Nier and One gonna be on the Rocket Raccoon, which is gonna I'm gonna mention this last map, but it is gonna give Galactic the Rocket Network team up, which gives the Star-Lord the teleport pad, to where if he gets into danger, he can just teleport back to it anywhere on the map. Not a lot of people think. I'm not sure what the general opinion is on the team up, but personally, I do think it's pretty underrated, as it allows Star-Lord to just play a lot more aggressive. And once he sees he's getting low or is getting targeted too much, instead of needing to waste his abilities to try and get out and potentially die, he could just teleport back to a health pack, back towards his team, and get topped off by his rocket. It's honestly a pretty underrated team up in my opinion. IcyHot, in terms of team ups, only going to be able to utilize is the Chilean Assault team up, where Luna Snow can give the Emma Frost the ice wall. And we're going to see another adjustment here from Team Croc, as Davis is going to go over to Iron Man. I think this is the first time we've seen Iron Man in this turn. Actually, the second time. I remember Wilford subbed for a map and played it. He's just going to be able to poke out so much with these beams, and when they get too close, they're going to get beamed down. We already see him poking out Sage and Rosaria relatively well, and it's going to be able to Sage to just slow this Iron Man down for the most part. As Crocs are currently just putting a bunch of bleed damage onto Penguin, trying to slow down this Emma Frost a bit, and Braid's going to be back on the Punisher, just going to put out so much pressure onto this dinosaur. But the dinosaur has so much sustainability with this backline that not going to be able to get taken out so much, as Penguin is going to fall. It's a Vanguard out for IcyHot. They need to back up here and not take any more casualties here, as right now they need to just stabilize, wait for their Emma Frost to come back. Ick and then try again, and they're just going to be losing more and more time here, as they're already lost a minute and they haven't been able to get past this choke. Crocs are just currently holding this point right here. They're just trying to build up a bit more to that rampage, just poking him out with the beam, just constantly putting out damage pressure. As we do see Galactic trying to going with the Blast Barrage, gonna teleport himself out as he does get relatively low. As Davis already has the invincible pulse cannon, he's looking for it. I don't think they know he's right there. He's going to just fly back to his team. Going to go for him. He's probably going to go for it here to try and take out one of the supports. And here it comes. Oh, it's not going to get anything. That is a bit of a blunder, but he is going to poke out Sage and take him out in the upgrade. Amplifier going to be used now by Nier and One. And the Iron Man gonna beam down Milo Murphy. Can he take out Penguin? Yes, he can. 3. We see the value from this Iron Man from Davis, despite Iron Man right now being not a very strong pick in the current metagame.
I do want to point out, in Ignite, we recently saw Rymazing with Iron Man, and Rymazing made an argument that Iron Man may be back on the high rise.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely could potentially see, but here comes the final judgment and Fate of Both Worlds combination, just throwing out the damage boost. But Puppy look, Braidis could take it out. They did it for the healing pack in time. It's a massive plunder from Rosaria. Sonic Seduction now used by Penguin to potentially just try and turn this fight around, or potentially pick up some from it. Well, Crocster and Galactic are going to come with their ultimates, the Rampage and the Galactic Legend. Well, Rosaria's down. Milo Murphy's going to fall. Oh, and they're just going to pick up more and more. 3 kills from Galactic, showing that his Star-Lord is legendary.
Wow. That was a good hold. That was a good team fight. Team Croc just finding a way to kind of shut down IcyHot. IcyHot just kind of struggling to fight back against. Even though they do have a Strange Ult and a Phoenix Ult here incoming, it'll be interesting to see what IcyHot will do with very little time remaining.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to find an opening, but they may have found one with near and one, but they lose Rosaria. Yeah, Sage gets out Galacticus, maybe the openings, but they've lost both strategists. Just IcyHot gonna get used now by VGB. He's gonna get choke held by Blank and get
Oh
kicked
my
into
gosh.
the corner. But Crocster is down though. They do have respawn advantage, but the question is, can they break through another pick? They still got to deal with Davis just poking him out on this Iron Man. Sage has not been able to really look at him, and we're just going to see them back up here as Blank is going to fall. They're finally getting past this chokehold here. Crocster going to go over to Doctor Strange, going to get a portal. Wait. Are they going to... Wait, I think I know what they're going to do here. They're not going to see this coming, are they? Davis has the invisible pulse cannon.
My
Wait.
gosh.
Wait! Oh, I threw it too early. Oh, I threw it too early. Oh, that's a big blunder.
Holy caster's curse.
Yep, my fault, Davis. If you come back and watch this, blame it on me. Crocster coming in now on the Doctor Strange, trying to get to picks, but breaks as already falls to Galactic. Sound Seduction was used to help get that kill. Invisible Boundary going to be used now by Puppy Love, but Galactic still trying to get more kills. Going to get backed up here. Blank trying to get the better half of this Emma 1v1. The Insong Inferno, they're not going to touch!
Holy crap.
And IcyHot is going to get full held.
That was just insane.
Yeah.
Between the Iron Man getting his ult back like 3 times in a row, and Davis just having an absolute Iron Man masterclass, words I thought I would never have to say here, and then just Galactic being able to just kind of hound him down, and then the amazing front line here with Emma and Dino, it just begs the question of, what is IcyHot going to do?
Yeah.
They need to have the hold of the century.
Yeah, definitely. You need to basically play perfect here. Keep in mind, they had the Phoenix and the Luna Snow that can just hit scan this Iron Man pressure. Davis never died. Him and Puppy Love never died on that defense there. Everyone else died once. It's just incredible performances there. And Crocster just putting out performance on the Devil Dinosaur as well. We see him with the ace. Speaking of potential, can we see our second Devil Dinosaur ace in the tournament after Storm Shadow did it against Krelp?
And here's something I will say, and we saw this in Akatsuki versus Black Bulls, of not having a Dino mirror, and how a Dino can just absolutely wreck your team unless you have a front line or even a DPS that's able to just kind of go toe-to-toe with him. So we'll see how IcyHot's defense kind of handles this very aggressive offense from TeamCroc.
Wait, they're going all the way on this left side. I have never seen a team do this. This is the first time I've seen a team go for this. Crocster trying to go in very aggressive. Tries to get a grab onto VGB. Can he finish him off? He gets so low. He needs to get healed up here by his team, which he is going to be able to by the Rocket and Invisible Woman of Near and One and Puppy Love. Milo Murphy gets very low as well. He's just trying to hold his corner, get some poke out. Galactic currently looking on the back line, going aggressive, and is going to get taken out. But the res isn't going to happen. The beacon got broken. Again, we see Davis on this. Oh my God, what is this movement on Iron Man? He's got the jukes. Ooks.
That is insane movement.
Look them out here. They're still holding. Haven't been able to get anything. Blank gets down, but is going to get revived by Near and One. And so it's going to be back to a 6v6. They're probably trying to build up to an ultimate or two, then go back in. Crocster just trying to find an open here, potentially try to get a grab here onto a player of IcyHot. He gets Braydex so low. Can they finish off the Emma Frost? It's not going to get a grab. He's going to get chomped down as well. Visible Badger's going to come up. Are going to trade as well, but it's going to get taken out by a Squid. Can Davis get a picture? Yes, he can. Razorius down at the ultimate. Out of position, and Milo Murphy's going to fall both strategists down for IcyHot. This is TeamCroc's cue to go in. Galactic comes in with the Galactic Legend. This will pulse can. Just going to throw it at the Namor. Not going to get anything with it again. And they're not going to touch there, as the end song Inferno is going to be the end song of IcyHot on this map. TeamCroc goes up 2-0 in the series.
I don't know if you can see it on my face right now, Golden Boot, but I'm in shock. After seeing the first round of domination, I don't know. I thought we were gonna I really thought this round of Convoy was gonna go a little longer. I'm not disappointed, but I'm very surprised. It's almost like the fight is gone. And obviously IcyHot still had some good defense, but it's just like, wow.
Yeah, definitely. IcyHot needs to find a way to break for TeamCroc, and we saw the value they value by letting Team. Value out of gambits that such as Rogue and Star Lord. But we are going to be going into map 3 here. Going to be Hollow to Jala. Well, what does IcyHot have to potentially try and bring this to a map 4, or potentially start a reverse sweep? We've seen 2 so far in the tournament. Can we see a third one here? Gambit going to be the first save. Going to be the first ban from both teams again. IcyHot going to go into their first save here. Are they just going to keep with the Luna Snow here? It's going to be looking like, yes, they want to keep Rezoria on this character throughout the entire series, which is probably her best character. But I do think they probably could be trying to get some value out of some other characters here. We are going to see TeamCroc once again ban the Devil Dinosaur, and we're probably just going to see it saved here first. Nope, it's going to be Star-Lord.
Smart. I don't hate that. I think that's a smart save.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. Galactic's just able to go crazy on Star-Lord here. Just able to just get so much value out of it.
I don't like that Moon Knight ban from IcyHot. They clearly don't need Moon Knight. They would, if they really wanted or needed Moon Knight, they would have saved him or have already been playing him. So that kind of feels like an unnecessary target. The Elsa ban is smart though.
Yeah, but once again, Devil Dinosaur saved again, and so we're gonna see Crocster on this character. And I just feel like it's, once again, you let them play Dinah or you let Davis play Elsa. They're gonna ban Luna again, and I honestly feel like I'm not a big fan of this constant Luna ban here. As we have seen Puppy Love and Nier and one just play other strategies that could potentially cause other issues. I feel like the Invisible Woman or the Rocket would just be better bans here, as we are going to be going into TeamCroc's final ban. They're currently trying to make some decisions, and it's going to be Emma Frost. So Penguin not going to be able to play that hero.
I'm not crazy about the bans coming from IcyHot. I feel like they weren't really sure what they were trying to do either. And I don't say that as an insult. I say that out of concern.
Yeah. Also, I think we did have. I had someone message me. Apparently, every time we go to the scoreboard, the stream gets muted.
I will fix that.
Yep. So we are going to be potentially seeing adjustments from TeamCroc. Potentially going to run triple strategist here, with Davis on the Ultron, and a Galactic going to be running the solo duelist on the Star-Lord here. Once again, having that rocket team up. But we are going to see an IcyHot see some adjustments here. What is Penguin going to play here, as Emma Frost is not available? We are going to see Bradex actually going to go on to Phoenix this time from the looks of it, off the puncher, and there's going to be on Moon Knight. They're going to run triple duelists with their only Vanguard being VGB on this Doctor Strange. And personally, I could see some potential in it throwing out extra damage to just try and slow down this dinosaur, but you sacrifice damage for sustain. And as a VGB goes down first in a fight, that fight's almost basically lost. That's your only hope of holding point, of holding space and pushing up. So we are going to see him start to walk up here. They're going to go all the way on this right side here from the looks of it. Probably going to try and take this left high ground here. Yep, they're going to be rotating all the way up here. They want to take this high ground space to get their duelists into positions. But they're just taking their time. They need to start moving here. But they're potentially see playing both Vanguards so low. Are they going to try and finish them off here down main? But no, they're going to get healed up. The Galactic's going to get the first pick on the Rezoria, still in the back line. I'm going to pick up 2. And this is just a fight loss for IcyHot right off the bat.
I don't know what else is really to say. It just feels like TeamCroc has just kind of done everything right. They have, just like the right comp, and they've been playing smart, playing good defense. Like, they caught them on the rotate, and they've just been able to outlast. Their strategists are amazing. They've kept their Vanguards alive. I would have looked really dumb if Devil just died.
Did you Crocster went down? He is going to rest, but Galactic falls. Davis is so far back on this Ultron. They know he's here. He's basically going to lose his life here. He uses all of his sustain and just try and stay alive. They haven't poked him out yet or taken the kill yet. He's able to now just stay alive here. They need to take care of this Ultron. He is so out of position. And yep, weak caster curse again. Davis falls.
My bad, Davis.
Penguin is going to get taken out as well. They're just not able to walk forward with this, and not to mention the extra sustain from Croc with Davis on this Ultron. Just able to just help sustain the rest of his other strategists, and not to mention give Galactic this drone that just lets his survivability up even more. We do see ultimates online for both sides. Almost here, Rage of Ultron in about 60% away. Hana Conchu now used by Penguin, not going to pick up anything, not really help out with any kills either. As they are going to just try and walk up here. We see Bradix potentially try to go on this high ground here to take out Galactic, but Galactic's going to get help here from the Star-Lord and the Magneto. They're just gonna put all their resources into Galactic, pop it off, and here he comes with the Galactic Legend. Can he get a pick? They're forcing the team back so much. He's gonna pick up both strategists. Three kills for Galactic. 4. Can he get a 5th? Can he get a 5th? Nope, he can't. Croxer took the last 2 kills, but once again, Galactic coming up. Galactic showing that he is legendary with this Star-Lord. 4 kills with the Galactic Legend, and IcyHot can't find a way into this. We are finally going to see an adjustment here. Penguin off of the Moon Knight going to go over to Magneto.
Only 60 seconds left.
Great team fight by TeamCroc. It looked like IcyHot was making a lot of good progress, but TeamCroc made the necessary kind of like adjustments or rotations, and was just able to just outlast and continue to push them back, especially with, Galactic coming up clutch there. As we're going to see a new team light forming right on point.
Yeah, Yin Sage going to go for that Kumiko. Visible Boundary going to be used along. Strategy ultimates are going everywhere, but Rezoria falls. They need to get more picks. Rage of Ultron going to help out with some of this damage. Not going to pick up any kills. Milo Murphy is going to fall. They need it. It's Song Inferno and Galactic and Eye of Agamotto are going to be comboed together. Can they get a pick off it? The answer is no. Actually, never mind. Puppy Love falls, but they trade for VGB. Sage falls. Penguin falls. Blank picks up 2 on the Magneto. No, and Breaks is going to fall. They need to get a portal on the point. And VGB finally responds. I don't think he's going to get this portal off. They need someone to touch, and no one is going to be able to. And IcyHot are going to get full health here, and it looks like Croc is going to finish off the map here with their attack.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team.
TeamCroc has some great healers.
Yeah, just incredible. Yeah, just incredible performances from their strategists there.
Just like their backline is, and they are support. They are the direct support for this team, and it's what allowed them to be able to hold and push and allow, being able to just allow the DPS and Vanguards to go up front and push, because they know the backline is right behind them, able to heal them, and they're able to sustain themselves and not allowing themselves to be dived on.
Yeah, just incredible sustainability from TeamCroc. Davis on that Ultron. They throw basically all their resources into Galactic on the Star-Lord. He gets a bubble, he gets a drone, he gets overshield from
Are you kidding
yeah,
me?
Niren one just got
Can we
yeah,
get a
Niren one just
replay
got
of
a
that?
player
Can we
from-
get an instant replay of that?
We all know. I don't think we need that. Everyone knows what happened.
Oh
But,
my gosh.
yeah,
We're already off to a rough
he
start.
He also almost took out VGB. VGB, they're not going to heal him up yet, especially try and get some early ult charge here, but they need to try and hold this here. We are going to see a unique comp here from Croc. Oh, wait, Deer got another pick! He's still in the spawn, gets another one, and now he goes over to Rocket. They're just going to be able to walk into this for free right now. It's just only resort to keep the team alive. Galactic is already in on the Star-Lord. He's just trying to get on this angles here. Just poke him out. Oh, not going to get... No one's going to look at him until he's already in with the Blaster Barrage. Trying to put so much damage out and potentially get a kill here. He's going to get low. Going to get taken out there. Puppy Love is going to take out Bradex. Magneto's down. That's one of the Vanguards. Puppy Love needs to stay alive here. And there's going to be our pick. Jin Sage falls. I think this is just going to be it. Davis on the Wolverine now. Trying to just fight, just trying to peel away at these tanks, slash away. And it's just VGB right now on this point. Can they get in our pick? Fate of Both Worlds is up, but Crocster is back onto the Hulk form. They do take out Galactic. They are holding this for now, as Davis is going to fall, and Croc needs to reset here.
And TeamCroc has plenty of time here. Like they have plenty of time to kind of reset and recover, and then just come back and just be ready for the most aggressive push of the century here.
Yeah, but wait, we still see them in here. They actually get a pick on the Milo Murphy. Crocster into Bruce Banner form. I can take it out, but boy, Niren 1 is behind them, and they don't know that. That they do take out his beacon, but honestly may not be that much. They don't notice Rocket is behind them. So he's just able to peek out and help his team whenever he needs to. We also see Sage back on the Spider-Man to just get these quick respawns back. He needs to potentially try and find an early pick onto this back line. But Rocket and Invisible Woman are relatively hard to try and take out. Here comes the Galactic Legend from Galactic, bringing the team in. There's no Stratus ultimate online. If he takes out Milo Murphy, this game may be over. Yes, he does. Milo Murphy can't use the ultimate. Agamotto's going to use to try and force out Galactic, who's not going to take it out. Threw already down, and that is going to be the nail in the coffin. And TeamCroc is going to take the series 3-0. Incredible performance there by Croc. And Team
Wow.
Croc, incredible performance from both of these teams. I think this also TeamCroc gonna go up to 4-0, and I think this would actually secures TeamCroc the #1 seed in Group A. So all three of our group. So we have all three of our group champions technically now set. TeamCroc in Group A. Because keep in mind, TeamCroc still has one more game to play. I think against Foxboy May Cafe, if I remember correctly. It's them or Vibes, I can't remember. But keep in mind, if they lose one of those games, they'd technically be tied with Cinder or a map score. But if they have a better map differential or better than Cinder, that allows them. That already hits them higher up on Cinder because they beat Cinder in the matchup. So TeamCroc, I think, has secured the #1 seed from Group A. Black Bulls in Group B, and the CCP in Group C.
Wow. What a game. That was like back and forth and just, down to the wire, and then TeamCroc just did what TeamCroc does best.
Yeah, definitely. The first map was close, but after that first map, TeamCroc, it put the pedal to the metal, and they never slowed down. IcyHot just couldn't find the answer for anything they were trying to do. But yeah, but now we want to hear from the winners. We're gonna take a short break, and we'll see y'all in a little bit with Team Crocster for a post game interview. Don't go anywhere.
We're on.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are here for the post-game interview. We have Crocster and Galactic of Team Croc. For you two, congratulations on the win, and also to mention, congratulations on securing the number one seed in Group A. Y'all join the Black Bulls and CCP as the number one seeds in y'all's division.
Very cool.
Awesome.
So, yep. So, what was y'all's game plan coming into this game against IcyHot? How did y'all get the win tonight?
Wanted to give Galactic a chance of playing Star Lord. Really. And you know what? It's our first 3-0, so obviously it meant something.
Yeah, I joined the VC and I told my team, I was like, hey, we finally prod Star-Lord. We 3-0. We don't have to deal with map 5 tonight. And that's what happened.
Up till now, it's been map 5 every game.
Hey, Definitely a good strat, and also after that first game, that first map was incredibly close. That map could have probably gone either way. After that, maps 2 and 3, y'all hit the gas and never slowed down. What adjustments did y'all make going into map 2 after that very close map 1 to say we're not gonna make this game close anymore?
Well,
Let's see.
if I remember correctly, my boy Near wanted to walk out on support pool, and we haven't really practiced that or looked at any kind of strategy playing around that. And I feel like that kind of just slowed us
kinda
down a little.
We did
But
a
it
lot of
wasn't a horrible
experimenting.
thing. Yeah,
We did a lot of experimenting today, and some of it worked.
it did.
Some of
It
it was
did.
some of it worked, and then some of it was we were struggling on, but that's all right. That's everyone got a
What?
chance.
Much love to him because I mean he went rocket and found the rattiest spots for the rest of the series.
Yeah, he didn't move much. I'm very impressed.
Hey, that's just how you play Rocket. You find a spot where no one looks, and you hold down right click, and so yep. And also now going into the bracket stage, which I think will start next week. Who do y'all hope to play and go in the bracket stage age to pretend age going as y'all go into it, as y'all are gonna be able to secure, well, from the looks of it, a top 3 seed. So who do y'all want to play the most in the bracket stage?
Personally, I ask it to anyone. We got to beat everyone to win, so you can throw anyone there. I'm fine.
Yeah,
I don't know if Galactic has anyone.
but what team do you hope to play against the most?
Team?
I
I've
have
heard a
some
lot of
friends on
CCP.
Bifrost. that
Bifrost?
I want to see how they've improved and what they've cooked up since I've last played with them.
All right, how about you, Croc? You got a
know-
team you want to play?
I know Near was on a team initially, and then when he took over to play in my team, he got dropped from a team. I'm not sure which team that was, but I want to play. I would love to play against that team for his honor.
Yep,
That's I find out what team that is.
Definitely looking forward to seeing it. So that is going to do it for the post-game interview. Once again, that was Crocster and Galactic of TeamCroc. Congratulations on the win, and good luck in your last game against Vibes and Abes. And then I think we will see y'all again there or in the group stage. That is going to do it for this game tonight. We will actually be back in IC at 10:30 Eastern for a second game tonight as the last game of Group B is going to happen. Phantom Thieves are going to take on the Black Bulls. Those Black Bulls have secured the number 1 seed in that division. Phantom Thieves is potentially if they potentially trying to get a win here to potentially help their seeding going into the bracket stage. That is going to do it for this. And Rice and I will be back for that game at 10:30 EST. We will see y'all then.
See ya.